in this corona sickness. I ain't even finna show her, but this is what y'all need to be doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's people out here with less. Here, baby.
So, what do we have here? It's a couple of celebrities out and about, really trying to catch some shine off of the COVID situation. And, well, you know, they are handing money to the less privileged, and, you know, this is what it should be about, and all this other virtue signaling bullshit that they love to engage in. So, let's see what happens.
Every day? No problem. No problem, y'all. What?
Yeah, both of you got.
Why you you need to be out on your feet. You a man. You need to be out on your feet.
Yeah.
You know.
So we have this homeless gentleman here who was like, yo, you handing out buckets, let me get a buck. You don't need to be out on your feet. You a man. Oh, not a single thought to exactly how he ended up in this situation or this scenario. All this compassion that this young lady, who's apparently named Tommie Lee, and when I think Tommie Lee, I think of the drummer. I don't think of some random chick from some show that I don't know about and don't care about. But yeah, so some like, you know, her masters, her handlers gave her some dollars, gave her other people some dollars, and she's out there handing them out to the females. But the dude's like, yo, let me get some, and she's just basing on them.
Yo, don't get him nothing. You need to be out on your feet. You need to get up and go get it. She shouldn't give you anything. Get your ass up. Women and children. That's it. You get up.
And we are witnessing the compassion that, you know, not just this broad, but society as general has for men in general. Let's be real. Fellas, like, that's one of the things that really pisses me off about the drug war. Because if he was out there, you know what I'm saying, hustling, doing what he would do, like, you know what I'm saying, just like really grinding, like really grinding, and ended up in some nonsense, then she'd be probably the first person to sit there, oh, you're a terrible person for selling drugs when I would have you, despite the fact that, as I go over in many videos, the economic mobility of these spaces is insanely limited.
Get out here, you make a way. You don't ask up for nothing. Yes, nothing. Let me tell you something, young man, old man.
This, man, like, honestly, how she doesn't see, the only reason she gets away with this is because he's homeless. You know, I mean, he might, like, there might be some mental thing going on with him right now, to whereas he could sit here and take this. Me personally, she wouldn't do this with an individual such as myself, because an individual such as myself gives off the type of energy, like, if you speak to me in that manner, there will be an issue. There will be a problem. You take it, young lady. Like, bruh, ooh, like, as a guy, it kind of just, you know, rips through the soul, because, ma'am, if he so desired, he could beat the hell out of you right now.
You get up. You get off this mat right now. And you stand up with your chest out. And you go out here and you motherfucker make a way. Don't never hold your hand out to no woman.
Jesus. Really, Facebook with your ads. Whatever.
You could do a lot of things out here. Get your ass up.
And she's saying here, basing on dude, what have you. Let's see. Let's see where this goes.
Seeing you for 4
No,
days.
you get up. And let me tell you something, ma'am. I'm not even gonna put you on wax. Don't you ever let this man hold his hand out to you again. You hear me?
Oh, and it comes to female empowerment, by all means, to homeless people. Are you kidding? Like, who is this broad? Like, seriously, who is this broad, yo? Like, if you ain't coming with nothing more than your punk ass words and this real fake bravado and this terrible energy, like, yo, you lucky he homeless as hell. Like, you lucky he homeless, and you might be lucky that you got a camera on you. Cause let's be real, like, yo.
You hear me? Don't you ever. I don't care about him being old. He ain't handicapped. He ain't handicapped. He ain't old enough. Listen, death is promised, my lady.
What the hell? And you hear this garbleish bullshit that death is promised. Yeah, it really is. And if your ass wasn't, if it wasn't an old head, some shit like that, because you would not go to a homeless man of any type of caliber who wasn't sitting here. If he was sitting there like, yo, give me the money, woman. If he was one of those types of homeless dudes, she wouldn't be pulling this. But the deal is that this is the type of dude that life has probably beat all the fight out of him. That's the thing about a lot of these homeless folks, because I actually spent a week in a YMCA shelter, and the thing about a lot of them is that life won. With a lot of people who find themselves in that homeless situation, life won.
Why he still got some life in him, make him work. Make him work for us, sis. Don't you get your cart together. Get your ass out here. What's wrong with you?
Yes, sister.
You don't hold your hand out to no woman.
Yeah, this bullshit. Like, honestly, if they do, like, you have no clue as to what their situation is. You just rolled up there and because you seen, I guess, a little fancier, you got cameras everywhere and shit. Like, get the fuck, as somebody who has dealt with homeless people, nah, bruh. If he had any more fight left in him, you'd be having a problem right now. Like, seriously.
Crazy. I don't like that. Get it together. You don't do that.
My man definitely going down the block to just like reset up and chill. He'll be back here. Y'all trip ungrateful asses outside. Share the wealth, cause shit could be worse. Y'all tripping. We all blessed compared to other. Yet she sits there and just berates the man. It's not even that. And that's the thing that I think irritates me the most about this, is that she doesn't even sit there and say, okay, yo, so like, what's your situation? Like, how you end up like this? It was clearly friendly enough. But the deal is that what she do? She just starts berating the dude and going off on him, not knowing, like, without a single clue as to how he ended up in the situation. And the deal is that, people are awful. Like, women are just, like, I don't want to sit here and say it because I might get hit by YouTube. But ladies, nah, dead this. Because for real, like, the situations were different. He had a little bit more fight left in him. Sweetheart, you would not have been speaking to that man the way that you were. But welcome to America, right?
What do you do?
I smoke trees. It don't matter. Listen, let me tell you, it don't matter what you do. I really want to show these people that's on here stressing about, oh my God, we so stuck in the house. This was going on. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, so how, and they were clearly quarantining, so they got a whole setup with mattresses and everything. And you gonna sit there and roll up on them and like, he might have it. And you sitting there like, oh, get up and go out and about. Because like, bruh, like, this is so retarded.
This was going on and y'all talking about y'all stuck in the house and y'all so bored and y'all so this, so that. Look what other people going through. You get what I'm saying? Look what other people going through and y'all bitching about being stuck in the house.
And she tripping. Who she sitting there talking to? She's talking to the same females that what's her name? That are sitting there tripping in the house bored because they have less, but she goes out there and berates the person that has less than she is. Man, miss me with this bullshit. Who's this person? Love and Hip Hop Atlanta's Tommie Lee. Tommie Lee, you're a piece of shit. Seriously. Woman, stay in your lane and know your space. Like, for real, this is a part of the problem that we have right now. It's like, there's a lot of lane hopping going on right now, and you're going to hop in the wrong lane one day, and yeah, they're not going to be this kindly old looking gentleman of a homeless person. It's going to be somebody with some real psychological problems that got a lot more fight left up in them. But she ain't ever going to do nothing like this again because she don't really care. Like, you don't give a shit. You just did this for the shine. And whereas I don't know who this individual is. I don't know what she looked like. It doesn't really matter though. You're a horrible individual. Seriously. You're a bad human being. And honestly, hey, it is what it is. What don't get us in this life gets us in the next one, don't it? So with that being said, we're going to bring this one to an end. All the internet stuff. If you like the toss up, like, dislike, go ahead, do that too. Nobody's scared of you. Sub if you enjoy my fantastic voice and you want to get videos like this every single day. Share because sharing is caring, and YouTube and BitChute like I'm the biggest fans of your boy over here for very obvious reasons. Bang the bell for notifications and speak. Let me know. What do you guys think in the comments? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Like, because that's why I do every video I do. I want people to tell me that I'm wrong and explain to me how I'm wrong. So for me to see this young lady who's clearly, you know, well enough paid to sit there and toss out dollars to homeless individuals with absolutely no thought as to how that money, how that little bit does ultimately nothing to improve their circumstances, sits there and berates the same type of individual that she what's her name, that she's claiming to want to help, and not even see the man as a person in and of himself. Oh, you should be out. Go. Made him, like, have my man pack up all his shit and just go around the corner and he'll be back as soon as they gone, and get that money from that woman, because that's how it works. Like, that's how life is. All right, but I mean, I might be wrong, and that's what I need you guys for. Tell me how Jay's tripping. All right, until the next one.